And we welcome you back to the Grand Prix of Trois-Rivières, the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. Alongside Elliott Forbes-Robinson, I'm Rick Benjamin. On pit road for us today is Todd Lewis. No change up front. Buehra still third there, trying to chase down Malkasian and the race leader, Eric Foss. And they've opened up a little gap, but Christian Franck bouncing back from that big wreck where he literally bounced through the sand trap at Road America. He's a nice fourth right now, and Rampelberg is fifth.
Yeah, and I'll bet Christian is thinking a little bit about brakes. I would be after having a brake failure. And, at this track, there isn't that kind of runoff. But I noticed that Eric Foss is losing a little bit of his lead here, and it's going to get a little more interesting. And, of course, Burris and Malkasian are having a great race. And at this track, it is so much fun to race at this racetrack. I love it because you get these really tight corners, and you're coming up, and you can try and get guys like he's trying right now and doing a fade here and there. And all of a sudden, I think Todd's going to make a move because he's a little bit faster, it looks like right now. But he's just looking for the opportunity, and Era is not making a mistake.
Let's get on board with the 11 car, the Alara Racing entry. Ara Malkasian down the front straightaway here. This is where the main grandstands and suites are, and there's that grandstanding down into turn one. This right-hander, 90 degrees, then a very short run that starts you downhill toward the arch.
Yeah, and you can see how you use the whole road when you're in the car, that you come right out to the edge of the road to get as much room as you can, get as close as you can. Right here at the arch, it's really tough because you're going blind into the corner. But you better late apex it, or it's going to throw you right out into that exit. And like I said before, it's off camber there, so the car's going to slide more than normal anyway.
Foss continues to be the leader, and the Team MER, the green and white machine out there. Malkasian in the yellow car in second. Buehra's machine, the 56, that is the pancreaticcure.org entry. He runs along in third. Fourth belongs to the other Team Alara car. That is Christian Franck. He's the young driver from Simi Valley, California. And back there behind him in fifth is the car of Bob Rampelberg, who is third in points right now.
Yeah, when we're watching this race, Malkasian's had a little problem running up front in the last few races. But the last race, he started to step up, and this race, he's having a heck of a race here, and it's doing very, very well. But this is such a tough course. It's one that just keeps your attention all the time, which in actual fact, like a car like the Mazda, which handles so well, it is so much fun to come out and just really put it between the walls and slide right out to the walls and use the whole track.
And these MX-5 Cup cars, Elliott, are just tailor-made for a place like this where you've really got to be quick with your hands on the steering.
Well, you do, and the car is that kind of car that you can just, it's very nimble, the brakes are good, and you can put it right where you want it to put it. The only trouble is to go fast, you have to put it right on that edge, and then when the car starts sliding around, sometimes you just can't stop it from sliding, and that's why we were seeing guys going into the wall here, because they're just trying to get that little edge, and you see somebody pulling away from you, and you got to go after them. But it's, on the other hand, it's just a great place to race.
Back a little further in the pack, you've got some really intense battling here. Some of the Patron Tequila entries, the Hale Motorsports cars. There's Jim Jordan, who's making his first appearance in the series in front of Probert there, and he's doing a very nice job. Qualified a little deeper in the field. He's starting to make his way up through now.
Well, it's a tough place to pass, and if a guy can make his way through this field on this track, it's really good. These cars are so equal. It's tough. If you get back, if you make a mistake and drop back 10 positions, man, it is tough to get back up there.
Harrison Williams in the 00. That's one of the Alara cars. He's got Jordan right behind him in that Patron Tequila, the orange and black entry. And right behind them, a group of other cars nipping at their heels. So you get a sense of how tight the competition here is in this Playboy MX-5 Cup Series. Esteban Goulart, meantime, and Ryan Shims, who won the last time out, they've gotten by Rampelberg now.
Yeah, and it's so much fun to race with guys too, because you can trust them. Because we haven't seen a lot of banging or guys knocking each other into the wall here, which happens a lot on street tracks.
And Brad Rampelberg, third in the championship, he's got to be a little bit frustrated. He knows he's got to get up and get close to Eric Foss and Todd Buehra if he's got to have a chance here.
It's interesting, too, how we get from one racetrack to another, and we've seen Eric Foss qualify out of the top 5, and then he's on the pole and running away from everybody. And you'll see somebody like Shims who comes to a racetrack. Boy, here's
inside
a great pass.
Move
Great
pass.
pass.
Ryan Shims. He may lose it right on the exit of the corner, though.
Now they're 3 abreast coming down here, and it looks like Shims is going to lose 2 spots out of that deal after he came out of that corner.
Wow, wild action here at Trois-Rivières in Quebec, Canada. 3-car battling nearly 3 wide as they head toward a left-hander.
I thought there was going to be more touching there.
Man.
It's so close. The guys are staying off each other, but this is more fun as a driver to be doing this side-by-side racing. it looks like Shim's going to lose that spot after all. You know, he made a great move, but couldn't hang in there.
Brad Rampelberg able to pick back up and gain a couple of spots there. Robert McCallion in the mix in the Shopzilla.com entry, and Deborah Lott back there in the Lott Endodontics 23 car. So great battling for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, but everybody still chasing Foss, Malkasian, and Burris at Trois-Rivières.